Hey, what's up? I had a totally different video planned for you today, but it's raining and so it rained on my scene. All right, so we're talking about two very important things today, and you have heard me talk about this before, but one of them, the most important of them, is don't dispute online. If you have collections, foreclosures, repossessions, late payments, whatever, I don't care what it is, you should not be disputing online. Now, here's the deal. Before you get your panties all twisted in a bunch, there's a reason for this, all right? We have very few rights under the FCRA, and you don't want to just let them go just for convenience. You see, anything that seems like a convenience to you is really convenience to the bureaus. So the first thing you should know is that when you dispute online, it goes directly into their automation system. You lost right there. Another thing is that when you dispute and it comes back as verified, regardless of the fact that there's been no investigation, you already said that you're okay with it and that you're not going to do anything about it. Like, what? You already lost. What are you talking about? Why would you do that? Another thing is that they may have changed this recently, but I'm going to tell you anyways. It was that they didn't have to forward any additional paperwork, documentation, receipts, transaction reports, whatever, that you include with your dispute over to the data furnisher. They also don't have to forward you any investigation results. And if something is deleted and then put back on, in other words, reinserted, you can't fight it. And if they violate your rights, you're not going to take them to court. What makes it even worse is that there's people who are doing this professionally without even telling their clients that, hey, number one, we're disputing online. Number two, these are the things that can happen in the event that, it comes back and, whatever, we might not have an alternative and blah, blah, blah. Okay, as a company, you shouldn't be disputing online. That's number one. You shouldn't be faxing. You shouldn't be disputing online. You shouldn't be doing phone disputes. Every single thing should go out in the mail. You want to give your clients the best possible chance to get your negative items off. Okay, that's number one. Okay, the second thing is that you should never use "not mine," unless it's true, as a dispute reason. And you may have heard me say this before. I mean, obviously, I have, 800 videos here on YouTube going back to the summer, was it July of 2015? So there's a lot of information out there that I've put out into the YouTube sphere, okay? Don't say "not mine." It is the number one way to commit credit repair suicide, okay? And I don't say that to say anything other than there's a better way, there's a faster way, there's a legal permanent way to remove your negative items, and it doesn't include lying and saying that something is not yours. You see, unverified, unknown, those are two totally different things than saying "not mine," right? And as a professional, such as myself, one would never say "not mine," right? You're actually going to use a reason to back up what you're saying, right? So for an example, you're going to say, delete this account because the date less active is inaccurate. And then you're going to take the actual information directly off the credit report, and it's going to back up your claim because it's what the bureaus, the creditors, and the collectors are reporting themselves, right? You're never going to say something that is not true because you have absolutely no way to back it up. And then when it comes back as verified, because it's going to come back as verified, or it'll be deleted and then reinserted, now you're going to have to say, well, okay, it is mine, but it's mine, but I just needed to get it off because it's inaccurate. Well, is it not yours? Or is it inaccurate? Because now we just don't trust you. We're not going to believe anything that you say. And now we're going to go even further to not help you. Okay. So, yeah. So there's very certain things, very important things that you should know prior to disputing and prior to getting with a credit repair company as well, okay? And if you want to check out those videos, all you have to do is use the keyword research tool on my channel and you'll be able to find it because there's 7 specific questions that you should be asking when you get on the phone with a credit repair company. Why are we doing this? What's the entire purpose behind this? Well, it's to make sure that you're using a method that's going to get you legal permanent results. We're not looking for temporary deletions. We're not looking to have something be suppressed for 30 days and then come back on and be 20 times more difficult to remove and then make it more difficult for someone such as myself to help you just because you didn't know what you were doing. Or you went to, with a company that didn't know what they were doing, right? So I say this to say, before you ever put a letter out in the mail, make certain that the words that you put on that letter are not only true and can be backed up, but are going to give you the best possible chance to get those results, right? So, and that's the beauty of what I do, my program, right? You see, I don't compartmentalize anything. I don't, only dispute a couple negative items per month like God knows everybody else, all these other companies out there, okay? And I'm not pointing fingers. I'm not talking crap. All I'm saying is that there's the right way to do this for your clients and there's the wrong way. The right way is the way that I do it, where I'm disputing all the negative items every single round, regardless of whether you have 10 or 2 or 50 or 450, every single account is getting disputed, right? And you're not only doing one bureau at a time. That's compartmentalization, okay? You're also not saying, oh, well, you have a bankruptcy, so that bankruptcy is going to cost you more money because, it's more impactful to your credit, and so it's more important for you to get it off. So I think that you should pay more, right? Or how about the fact that they don't give you any of the copies of the disputes? You see, all of my clients actually get the copies of the disputes. That's compartmentalization, all right? So anyways, a couple of things for you to be thinking about. But number one, don't dispute online. Number two, don't use that mine as a dispute reason. And number three, make sure that every single time you put out a letter in the mail, because that's the only place that it should be going, you know that the words on that letter have the highest possible chance of getting whatever it is that you're trying to do removed or corrected, okay? So anyways, I still wanted to do this video even though it is raining outside and we are right in the front of my garage here. As you can see, my car, my beauty is right behind me. My Scat Pack, the 2021 Scat Pack. Anyway, so I will see you tomorrow. And if you didn't hear already, I have a very, very, very important video coming out. If you live in the state of Georgia and you're trying to fix your credit, you do not want to miss this video, okay? I'm going to post the links in the description if you want to stay notified, up to date, whatever, get notified, stay up to date on when this video is going to come out and everything that goes along with the Georgia experiment project. Then make sure to get on that list. Otherwise, smash the like for this video. Make sure that you are subscribed so that you know when the Georgia experiment comes out, the project, and I will see you later. The rain's starting to come in sideways, so I'm going to end this video now.